Hello and welcome along to Taking the Biz, the channel dedicated to A-level business students and their revision. In this tutorial, we're going to take a look at the operations management concept of Kaizen. And Kaizen is a Japanese business technique, and the word literally translates as continuous improvement. Now, it's a Japanese philosophy that they apply to different aspects of life, but in a business context, continuous improvement refers to continuously searching for ways to try to make changes or minor improvements to the organization. Now, Kaizen differs quite starkly to a traditional approach to trying to improve an organization. With a traditional approach, change is infrequent. Improvements to the business are made periodically rather than continuously. The business might look to try and implement improvements on an annual basis, maybe a 6-monthly basis, or even a 3-monthly basis. But change is infrequent, and when it occurs, it's likely to be quite radical. Because change doesn't happen very often, when changes do occur, they can be quite significant in scale and scope. And also, when change is infrequent, it tends to be decided upon and strategized by those at the head of the organization. So improvements to the business are thought up by the senior leaders of the organization and implemented on an infrequent, possibly even annual basis. Kaizen takes a different approach to that. With a Kaizen philosophy, the business is constantly, continuously encouraging those within the organization to suggest their ideas about how the organization could be improved. And that could be improvements to production, could be improvements to working practices, could be improvements to quality, it could be improvements to stock issues. Whatever ideas employees have for the business to try and change and evolve and improve, they are empowered to suggest those changes. So unlike the traditional approach, change doesn't just come from those that are at the top of the organization. It's not just the domain of those that develop the overall strategy and the strategic vision for the organization. Change and improvement is suggested by everybody in the organization. So those that are at a more local, perhaps a more personal, low level inside the organization, perhaps those that might be more impacted by any improvements or changes that the organization makes, are empowered to suggest what those changes might be. Now, in terms of exam questions, it's worth understanding what some of the benefits are of adopting a Kaizen approach to making improvements to an organization. Now, the first one that we could talk about is that small, frequent, ongoing improvements to the organization might be easier to implement. Rather than making change annually that can be quite disruptive, that can be quite seismic, that can be quite broad in scale, continuous improvement will mean that change might be made on a weekly or daily basis, but each change is likely smaller in scale, making it easier, less disruptive, easier for people to understand, to learn how things can be done differently when it's done on a small, piecemeal basis. We could also say that Kaizen might mean that improvements to the organization end up being cheaper as well. Rather than making changes to the organization to improve it every year, which might involve a huge investment in new resources, potentially new training, potentially closing down production while things are altered in order to improve them, on an ongoing basis, all of the costs of those changes are spread over the course of a year when changes are made on a far more frequent basis. In terms of employees as well, if change is made infrequently, as it is with the traditional approach, if improvements to the organisation are only introduced on an annual basis, because they're bigger in size, because they might have more of an impact on those inside the organisation, they can be met with resistance. Because some people might fear that the improvements the organisation is trying to make might have a negative impact on them. And they might be reluctant to make all of these improvements that the organisation is striving towards all in one go, radically changing how they go about their jobs and their work. But when improvements to the organisation are more frequent than that, when people develop a culture of constantly looking to improve, when people become accustomed to changing how they work in small ways to create minor gains for the organisation, then that philosophy or that culture means that when change is made, it's less disruptive, it has a smaller impact on people's work lives, and they might be less likely to resist those improvements that the organisation is planning to make. Could also suggest that maybe Kaizen might be quite motivational as well. With the traditional approach, remember, improvements are being strategized and suggested by those at the head of the organization, and they will be dictated to those lower down the hierarchy. But with the Kaizen approach, everybody inside the organization is not just entitled to suggest improvements, but encouraged to suggest improvements. And that might have an impact on people's motivation. People might be inspired by being empowered to suggest how their organization could improve and adapt and evolve. People might find that quite a creative process, quite a cathartic process to be able to suggest how the business could improve. So that might improve the motivation of the workers, and it might make them more productive because the changes and the improvements that the business implements have come from within the workforce as well as from the people at the top of the organization. So Kaizen is a hot topic to do with how businesses can improve and become more efficient and improve their working practices. It's one that we need to know the advantage of for our A-level course. Hopefully that video will support you. We'll see you very soon. Keep on taking the biz.